Good morning. So what are your thoughts on protein shakes? Any recommendations? So firstly, one of the most common things that come up are, will I put on lots of muscle? Will I just turn into a bodybuilder? Is that something that a bodybuilder has? The answer is no. Protein powders are simply isolated protein. And what that means is they take the quality part of a protein, like say milk, cheese, eggs, even peas they can isolate now, soy. And what they do is they get the amino acids, which are the building blocks, and put it together so you get a high quality protein. So is it natural? Yes, as natural as say olive oil is. You know, olive oil comes from an olive, they have to process it, they have to get the oil out of it. So I like to describe it a bit like that. A bit like eating cheese. Is cheese natural? Well, whey is just the byproduct of cheese, right? It's found in milk, even human milk. Now, number two is, will I get the nutrients I want though if I have a protein shake? And the answer is how you use it. If you use it as a snack, you can have like a chocolate strawberry milkshake or something, and it's high protein, it can help keep you full for a liquid anyway. Dairy protein especially seems to have a great impact on that. You could add it to yogurt to flavour it. So there's lots of opportunities with it. If you have a vegan one, if you're vegan, like a pea protein isolate or a soy isolate, actually, especially with recent research coming out about how different proteins actually respond in your body, if you like, in terms of protein and muscle protein synthesis, which is something that you need to help the rebuilding of muscle, to help your recovery, not to mention skin, hair, nails, you name it, just the rebuilding of. It seems that amino acid levels, which is what you're often looking for in muscle protein synthesis, which is kind of one of the reasons why you'd eat protein, to help recovery, to help with prevention of muscle loss, especially with so much research around aging and muscle these days. This is even more important. So, but what they find is when people ate, say, beef protein, animal protein, then this gave the response that you would expect. So amino acids went up, which is what protein's made of in the blood, and it stimulated muscle protein synthesis. Whereas when they looked at like a vegan matched for protein meal, the amino acids didn't rise as much, and the muscle protein synthesis was much, much lower. I think it was about 127% lower, something like that. And either way, whatever the exact numbers was, it was interesting. And actually the result of that kind of comes from, if you are vegan, I think protein powders, where you get isolated protein powders like whether that's soy, whether that's pea, a mixture, are probably becoming a necessity a bit more in terms of maximizing muscle, preventing muscle loss. If you're not vegan, obviously whey protein powder will be the highest quality and best value for your money as well, providing you can tolerate it all good. And don't fall for the pink tubs that say women's protein, anything like that. Avoid that. You just need your good old whey protein. If you wanted to have it more as a meal replacement, then you might look at either buying a meal replacement, which is fine if you're short on time and you use that as a tool with one meal. I don't have a problem with that. It's about fitting your lifestyle and what you want to do. Or you could look at going, want some frozen berries in there, or a banana, like pick one fruit, maybe even some veggies in there if you want to, whiz it all up, and you're good to go. Whether you use milk, semi-skimmed, skimmed, almond milk, whatever it is, it can be a versatile option to get your protein in. And I spoke to someone the other day who was vegan, and they're like, I don't really like the meat alternatives, struggle to get protein in. So what we decided to do was, they like having stir fries, but they don't want to add in like tofu or anything like that. Not a fan of that. So I was like, okay, just have your stir fry, but then maybe have like a vegan protein shake as a pudding, or a vegan protein yogurt as a pudding. And all of a sudden they've got their veggies in, they've got their 20 grams of protein, which is exactly what they wanted. So anyway, I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you soon.